Hello guys, hacking everyone is pretty simple. Hack anyone, hack everyone. Hack anyone, everyone. Yes, you can hack absolutely anybody in the entire damn world. Why? Because cybersecurity is a last thought. It's not like, yo, I'm gonna go start a business. Let's be safe. No, it's like, let's go start a business. Let's make money. Yeah, you get fucked by a hacker, though, right? You got this big pile of money. Think Equifax. You get hacked, right? Because you can't patch a single server. And it's like, dude, how do you mess up that badly? I'll tell you how. It's because focuses are in the wrong spot. And I'll tell you exactly, number one, I'm going to tell you how you could hack everyone and how you could hack anyone. And I think the most important thing to do is to really just go back to the basics and understand that humans have these specific needs, and unfortunately a lot of people forget that security is up there in the top, right? So in order to ideally go get your hands on food, to get your hands on water, you need safety. Okay, you need, for example, boots to keep your feet protected. You need clothes if it's cold out to keep you warm. There's all these things that draw everything back to the basics, the nature of being safe, the nature of safety. And so a lot of people forget that being safe on the internet is also a thing, right? Like, people are thinking, oh, I'm just going to go walk across a pile of glass with my bare feet. No, that's terrible. That's the worst idea ever. Don't go walk across a pile of glass in your bare feet. Put some damn cybersecurity boots on. Why don't you do that, right? It's a pretty damn good idea, sir. The internet is the only place you can get attacked by fucking everybody. Let's just not wear any cybersecurity boots and just hope it's good. No, take that thought and shove it right inside here, right there. Okay, you're not gonna be unsafe and then also probably not get hacked. Okay, like, eventually if you get big enough and you're unsafe, you're gonna get hacked. Okay, now the point is simple. Okay, the point is that it's very simple. R4P3 Network is a cybersecurity team, and we also have a nice community. It's an internet forum, and we're looking for just really teaching people the basics of how hacking works. And so I kind of wanted to highlight that oftentimes what you're really dealing with is a team of hackers that all kind of group up together, and they go after a target, okay? And this target, it can be one victim, it can be multiple victims, like maybe it's a company, and essentially these hackers all kind of team up together. And by the way, when I'm talking about hackers in this specific video, I'm talking about criminal hackers, cyber criminals, black hat hackers. Are doing it to be destructive and potentially to make some money. Okay, so these black hat hackers are going after the victim, and they are like, yeah, we're just going to overpower them. We know the internet better than they do, so get off the internet, right? So the main thing to focus on as a hacker, and when I'm saying as a hacker, I'm more saying in their role, in their shoes, they're really focused on not getting caught. Okay, that's top concern for the hackers. On the victim's side, their number one focus is just like, we don't really care until it's a problem. Okay, so the victim is just like, yeah, I made a website, and then their website gets hacked into, full root access. You're like, who am I? Root, oh, pretty. And it's pretty simple, honestly, to get root on most web servers, because the majority of people don't keep things patched. And I'll get to that in another video, and we'll talk a little bit more about that and maybe the defense side of things, keeping things patched, vulnerability management. But we're going to right now focus a bit on how crypto comes into play here, because the hackers need a way to get paid, right? Hackers need money, and the victims get hacked, and maybe the hackers install ransomware, or they do something in some way to generate cryptocurrency. Now, I'm not going to talk too many different ways to do that, but I am going to say that there definitely are multiple ways to do that, and I could elaborate into those ways. It's a little bit early to get into that. I don't want to bore you to death. So let's go into the next area. Now, I wanted to make this slide here called Flock the Co. And the idea is that you might have a security team of 2 people. You might have a security team of 3 people. The thing about the internet is that it literally allows for large groups of hackers to team up. Like, think back to the anonymous days and whatnot, where, and you know, that type of stuff still happens, but like lolsec and whatnot, you've got a group of hackers that all are somewhat proficient. They're skilled in various roles, and some maybe are really good at web server security. Some are good a little bit more with database security and injecting into databases, SQLi. And the thing about it is that you can have all these hackers that are very skilled, like quite deeply and almost specialized in different securities, right? Like hacker1 could be an email hacker. Hacker2 could be a domain name hijacker. Hacker3 is really good at Adobe Photoshop, and maybe all he really does, all this Hacker3 does, is he goes into Adobe Photoshop and generates fake identification, and he kind of forges identification to help in more of the social engineering role, right? And then Hacker4 is maybe along for the ride and just likes to sit there and laugh. And I'm just kidding. Let's say that Hacker4 is really good at programming, right? He can write up some awesome Python, and so he's good at exploit development. And then Hacker5 is kind of just that guy that goes around with all these elite script kiddie tools, and he's like, I just scanned all their crap, and it looks like I found this. It's unsafe. Hey, Hacker4, I know a while ago you made this Python script that breaks this. You think you can break this too? And like, all that I'm really trying to highlight here and say is that you can pretty much have an infinite number of hackers in a hacking team all go after one company. And because they can all work together simultaneously and even like asynchronously, it enables the power factor of this hacker team to multiply by at least 5. Okay, so instead of having one problem, you have 5 problems coming at you all at the same damn time. Now, it's a little bit, I would liken it to being attacked by a dog. Okay, it sucks when you're getting attacked by one dog, but now imagine you see two barky dogs looking at you, trying to eat your pants off and just eat you apart, right? So that looks a little more scary, right? Now you see 3 dogs chasing you down with their teeth all out, like roof, roof, and they're really going to get you. And then you see 4. Okay, now you're just like, damn, we're pretty much screwed here. Even if I jump the fence, one of the dogs can probably jump the fence too. Okay, so now we're on Hacker5. Okay, and now think in your mind, think for a little bit about 5 crazy dogs chasing you down, and they're just perfect as a team, and this perfect dog team is really coming to eat you. It's like a pack of wolves that's very hungry, and they've done this before. They're about to eat your face off. Okay, they're gonna bite your neck and make you bleed. And and I know that this is a really dark analogy here, but that really is how it is like on the internet. Okay, that is my best analogy that I can come up with to really example to you how hackers work, or how hacker teams can work. And so when you hear about penetration testing, shortened down to pen testing, it's kind of like you have all these 5 attack dogs pretending to attack you and bite you in the neck, but they never actually make you bleed. Instead, they're just like, wow, we could really we could walk away with all your credit card numbers. We could take your business down. We could shut your website down. We got root access. Oh, look at this network we spoofed, and we stole someone's FTP credentials. Oh my gosh, you guys don't even use encrypted protocols to access certain accounts. It gives like file system access to remote servers. That's pretty bad. Maybe don't use FTP. Anyway, let's just go ahead and wrap this up here and just say, thank you. Thanks. Like, I really do appreciate you watching this video. And by the way, if you're interested at all in joining a cybersecurity research team, or you want to maybe do some business with me, go ahead and reach out. It's Asphyxia. That's ASPHYXIA at r4p3.net. That's .net as in fishnet. Speaking of which, when I think of fish, I think of the email that's coming to make you get messed up, right? Like this fishy email is coming along and it's like, you forgot your password. Click here to reset your password for your Google account. You really didn't click that, but you figure, okay, I'm going to click it anyway. You type in your old password and then someone else has your information. Okay. Now, this type of stuff happens all the time, and believe it or not, it's an easy way to get into a lot of businesses. So you've really in this video kind of learned that hacking everyone is pretty simple, which you may have already known it, but I don't think people realize it is very simple. And I'm not going to show you exactly how to hack in this video, but I am planning on in the future videos to go ahead and show you just how easy it really is, or how easy it really can be to get into people's accounts and whatnot. Now, keep in mind that this is all for educational and informational purposes strictly, intended to be used by professionals that work in the field of cybersecurity. So don't get too happy and think that I'm just going to start handing away free access to stuff. I'm not going to do that. Now, how you use this information is, of course, your own responsibility. So I am asking that you be intelligent. Be smart with this, don't mess up, and if you do mess up, it definitely is not my fault, because I'm not teaching you how to hack for bad, I'm teaching you how to hack for good.